Good afternoon, class of 2021. Someone once said, life is what you make it. But how many of you know we spend 80% of our lives working? I stand before you today as summa cum laude of the class of 2021, which is a dream I never could imagine possible. Before I commence my speech, I would first like to thank God, because without Him, none of this would be possible. Second, I would like to thank my lovely wife for standing beside me through this long, long journey. I would like to thank my family for all the babysitting and help during class. I would like to thank Brazos Sports administration, faculty, and staff for all the advice and pointing me in the right direction. I would like to thank friends and coworkers for being understanding when I couldn't make all the events. Lord knows I would rather be there. Thank you. I didn't come from a well-educated family. In fact, most of my family didn't attend college. But I did come from a hard-working family. My grandfather couldn't read or write, but did well enough to become sheriff. As a child, if I wanted to go anywhere that would require money, I picked pecans. I remember asking my aunt to take me to Tom's Produce to weigh them for cash. As you can tell, I'm the old guy in the class. I've always worked. When I was 12 years old, I would help my Uncle Marcin around his ranch, building fences, baling hay, and feeding calves. When I was 16 years old, I got a job at a local video store to help pay for my shoes and my gaming fetish, and a few occasional dates. My stepdad taught me nothing is given, everything is earned. So I made a tough decision and decided to go back to college full-time and work full-time. There were numerous times I felt like giving up. Theodore Roosevelt once said, "Believe you can, and you're halfway there." Let me tell you, that's the hardest thing to do when it seems like everyone else around you is moving up in life. I saw my friends going out. I seen a few friends buying vehicles and even new girlfriends. I was the only one in my circle that had a fiance and a baby. I continued to think positive, knowing the goals I've set for myself will be more beneficial in the future. I kept hearing a still voice in my mind telling me, "Keep going, you came too far, don't quit, stay focused." To this day, I believe that was the Lord, because in His word He says in Jeremiah 29:11, "For I know the plans I have for you, declared the Lord, plans to prosper and not to harm you, plans of hope and plans for your future." So graduates, in closing, I encourage and challenge you to keep pushing forward, even when it seems difficult, even when it seems like you're on your last, and even when it seems like you're strangers among friends, because greater is He that is in you than he that is in this world. Just standing before you today feels surreal, but hey, I'm here. As I stated before, I didn't come from a well-educated family, but I didn't let that decide the outcome of my life, which is proof no matter what background you come from, you can achieve success with the right mindset. Thank you, everyone. Class of 2021, we made it.